Skadar. The dynamic shift of talent that hit Los Angeles heading into the 2024 season has been dissected endlessly. The merging of generational pitching and hitting prowess with the established infrastructure of the Dodgers dynasty.
But while the focus remains predominantly on the monumental contracts and the sheer statistical output, the true measure of a great clubhouse often lies in the human element, the subtle interactions, the cultural bridges, and the leadership that operates beyond the diamond.
When Yoshinobu Yamamoto, the prized Japanese right-hander, arrived in Major League Baseball, he wasn't just joining a new team, he was entering an entirely new culture, language, and professional landscape.
Transition periods are always tough, even for superstars. Yet Yamamoto recently offered surprising insight into the player who has made that transition smoother than anyone else.
It wasn't Shohei Ohtani, his countryman and fellow newcomer, who took on the primary role of host and welcoming committee. It was Mookie Betts, the Dodgers' undisputed clubhouse leader and a generational talent in his own right.
Yamamoto revealed in a recent sit-down that Mookie Betts is, without a doubt, the teammate who most frequently invites him out for meals.
He is genuinely a good person, Yamamoto stated simply, noting the relentless, consistent outreach from the star outfielder.
This wasn't merely a polite invitation once or twice. It was a sustained, conscious effort by Betts to integrate the young Japanese pitcher into the fabric of the team, showcasing leadership that transcends batting averages and RBI counts.
Betts' hospitality, however, extends far beyond a simple dinner reservation. Shida recounted a visit to Betts' personal residence, an astonishing complex that sounds less like a private home and more like a high-end amusement park dedicated to sport and relaxation.
Betts' commitment to providing unparalleled recreational facilities is truly staggering.
Yamamoto confirmed the existence of a full-scale basketball court and a dedicated pickleball court, amenities that are impressive enough.
But the list continued. 2 regulation bowling lanes and a state-of-the-art golf simulation bay.
The sheer scale and extravagance of Betts' private setup left Yamamoto openly expressing his awe at the magnitude of the establishment and the off-the-chart scale of his teammates' lifestyle.
It's the kind of environment that screams not just wealth, but an absolute commitment to leisure, enjoyment, and, crucially, shared experiences. This desire to share success and space came into full view following the Dodgers' presumed victory in the 2024 World Series.
Betts, not content to simply celebrate privately, hosted a massive team party at his home to commemorate the championship. This gathering was notable not just for the camaraderie, but for the guest list.
Both Yamamoto và Shohei Ohtani attended, và significantly, Ohtani's wife Mamiko cũng đã có mặt.
Videos and reports indicated the players, including the Japanese contingent, were actively engaging in pickup basketball, deepening the bonds that fuel championship efforts.
Betts uses his considerable platform and resources to cultivate a genuine, family-like atmosphere, ensuring that the team's success is celebrated collectively, bridging even the most pronounced cultural and language differences.
Furthermore, Yamamoto touched on the subtle, yet immensely important, considerations Betts extends to him daily. Communication is the largest hurdle for any international player, particularly one speaking Japanese in a predominantly English-speaking clubhouse. Yamamoto praised Betts for his awareness, noting that Mookie intentionally slows down his speech
and speaks gently to ensure that Yamamoto fully understands the conversation.
This intentional act of patience and clarity speaks volumes about Betts' empathy and leadership capacity.
It's not just about hitting home runs, it's about making sure every single member of the roster feels valued and integrated. Yamamoto openly lauded this consideration, calling Betts an exceptional leader with an outstanding personality.
The revelation sparked intense discussion among baseball fans online, particularly in Japan, where comparisons to Ohtani were immediate and inevitable.
Skedar. One common thread noted the difference in personalities. "It's not Ohtani," one commenter joked. "Ohtani hates eating with anyone who ranks higher than him." A humorous nod to Ohtani's notoriously focused, almost monastic existence during the season, prioritizing training and rest above all social obligations.
Skedar. The consensus view was that Betts genuinely loves hosting and building connections, epitomizing the phrase, "amusement park built a house just to invite people over."
Skedar. Other commenters reflected on the cultural contrast, suggesting that this kind of proactive hospitality is a distinct American characteristic. "This is truly America," one fan noted.
Skedar. You rarely see the foreign players in Japan actively inviting Japanese veterans to their homes or out to dinner. They noted that Betts' actions defy the common image of the solitary superstar.
Skedar. He doesn't just collect money and accolades. He invests in relationships.
Skedar. He was even noted for inviting Yamamoto to players-only gatherings during the off-season, proving his commitment to the rookie was consistent and long-term.
Skedar. The sheer goodness of Betts' character, his talent, his wealth, his charisma, led to one of the most common running jokes in Japanese baseball commentary. "He's such a good guy and so rich, but God just wouldn't give him the hair."
It's a light-hearted take on the idea that nobody can truly be perfect.
Ultimately, Betts' actions define the modern superstar not merely by what they achieve on the stat sheet, but by the gravitational force they exert within the clubhouse.
His home, complete with bowling lanes and simulators, is more than a display of wealth. It's a social hub, a space designed for team bonding, and a personal gesture of inclusion for players like Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
Mookie Betts serves as the emotional bedrock for a team of historic talent, proving that while talent may win games, genuine kindness and selfless leadership, the willingness to slow down, to invite, to host, are what build true dynasties.
Yamamoto's praise is perhaps the highest compliment a newcomer can pay, that Mookie Betts is truly and genuinely a good person.